in the fuck is he doing? There's a breather hole. There's another one right here. I'll go over everything when I do the review. I've listened to it for about 15 minutes, different stuff. I had the EQ up because I use the DX160 a lot for testing just how much I can push a driver. Sometimes they get really, they lose their focus, so to speak. This one surprisingly actually is not great. It's beryllium, but it's not that great at the bass when it's extremely elevated. Something like the AQ3 would have better bass than this, which is a, I'm not even angry. This is my first experience with Final Audio. I took a graph after I listened. I'm going to post that up. It's not my thing. It's got a ton of detail via the elevated treble. The sub bass is decent, but it's not as impressive in the bass as I was hoping it would be, because it's beryllium, real beryllium, not coated. And I listened to a coated set yesterday with the Lear, and I prefer that. And that set's about $250 to $500. This is beautiful though, and they take great care in the way that they package it. So I had to take great care in unpackaging it, because when I move along from this, I'm going to eat 30%. But in Japan, there's a, just to give you guys a cultural exchange. In America, if you were to sell something on eBay and it had a really minor, super minor, thing that you might have put a teeny scratch, that's what happens when you buy something secondhand. In Japan, you are obligated to take a super zoom of the little teeny thing on the corner that nobody will really notice, but it wasn't like that out of the box. So it's the owner's thing. So you get a bad comment or review left if you don't show everything. So I'm taking great caution with this, because this will be going out. It's not bad. Cable is decent. It's okay. I'm trying to be kind. So the bass is decent, but relative to the treble, it's, hold on just a second. I got the graph. Get these damn gloves off. If you think, why are you doing the gloves? If you saw what these do with fingerprints, you would understand. Not complaining. I mean, if you buy something that looks like mirrors, you're going to get something like that. This is the graph. Some of you might say, oh, that's not my thing. It actually sounds good. I just wish that the bass was more what a Beryllium person. Now I'm interested in the Luna. And not because I think it's going to be awesome, but because I think it's going to suffer. That's beryllium foil. I think maybe beryllium coating is better than a beryllium driver, if your belief is that it elevates or enhances the bass replay with a little bit less impact on the mids because it's a stiffer driver. If that's what you think the benefit of beryllium, which I think it is, the speed of a metallic coating, then this doesn't seem to, in its more pure form, to be really doing that. And that's typical Japanese audiophile tuning, elevated. It's very clear, it's very bright, it's very revealing, almost too much. If you're into super details, and you're going to get that via the treble, this might be. This is, again, not, if you look at anything, if you took a FiO S8F and you graphed it over, which I could do, it's really quite similar. That this, if this did this, it would be a Harmon Hill. So that's not really that bad. If this was filled in, that could be a Harmon, a little light on the bass, but that's not bad. So if you're looking at that and thinking, oh, that's, no, nope. You look at graphs again and again and again, you start to see the pattern. All I have to do is make a little roll right there, and I've got something very close to S8F. So it's not bad. I can see the appeal. You got to be really careful with it though. So I'll go ahead and let this go. Sorry I didn't do the unboxing. Usually people hide their stupid mistakes, but I'll go ahead and let you know mine. I'm using a Sony camera with 4K, blah, blah, blah. And I took a video of the unbox and me being very careful with the rice paper and all that stuff. And I recorded in 60 frame per second high quality mode or something, and Movie Maker won't process that. So, oh well, learned a lesson. It was giving me a pop-up warning on the phone too, and I ignored it. It's gorgeous. It's got tons of detail. It's got 4 nozzles for reasons that I can't quite discern because it's, I don't know what it's separating. Maybe there's chambers inside or something. I don't know how you do that with a single driver. But the Japanese seem to have this stuff down, and this is a well-known company. A little bright for my taste. And again, it's really just a slightly modified S8F with a dynamic driver. So when I do my review, maybe I'll slightly modify my conclusions, but I'm sure that I'll be moving on from this. So after that review comes up, I'll go ahead and be asking you guys what you guys think I should be grabbing next. Okay? Let me get these lady gloves. These are pretty cool, man. I don't mean cool like go walk outside and like chicks will come chasing you, but I'm not only am I not leaving fingerprints, I'm wiping them off as I touch stuff. That's pretty cool. I probably use these more often. And I'm out. Shows live on stage with hoes yelling my name.